attendees disrupting the interest of everyone else. Which brings me to my next point. On the overall decorum and the courtesies of not only the trolls answering the questions, but the audience as well. You see, if one wished to...
Kankri, get on with it. I sincerely doubt that anyone in this room is listening to anything you're saying at this point.
I was very thankful if you didn't interrupt what I was saying while I am filling these young, bright minds with all the knowledge they obviously crave. This is a prime example of the mannerisms that you have stepped forth that could completely derail us from our discussion.
Discussion involves two people. You're the only one talking here, man, because...
Nina, there will be plenty of time to go around on discussions capable of various interests and such of significance another time. But for now, why have you all moved around? I set this up specifically for this event, put all the name tags here to make sure everyone was in their right place. Why is everybody moving?
Hate to break it to you, but your seating arrangement blowholes.
Well, I'm sorry to you that I just figured that everybody would be stifled from distraction if I put it this way, you know?
While I hate to admit this out loud, I have to side with Nina on this one. I'm really sorry, Kankri, but the prior arrangement left most of us feeling pretty uncomfortable. If it helps, though, I think that this could be a much more harmonious fit.
Where's Rufio?
Actually, now that you mentioned it, I haven't seen Horace all day either.
Well, that sounds pretty suspicious and all, but we have a totally radical audience out there waiting to ask us questions.
And they're not a bad-looking bunch either. I think I'd go out with at least 110% of you in the room. What'd you say?
But I agree with Kurloz. I mean, I'm pretty excited. Like, I can really continually feel it. Oh, and Kurloz, too, he's really happy. And he's going to answer every one of your questions. I'm very excited to hear this goodbye from the audience.
Everyone simmer down. We don't have enough time for this. I have a whole hour at hand to at least explain any possible slurs altogether.
Oh, shell no. Listen up, this is how it's gonna work. They're gonna ask us questions, we answer. Anybody that tries to mess up this order gets the trident in the gut. Any questions? We're going to answer questions! Shut up, Tuna. Make me waiter! Don't talk. I wanna go, boy.
But Tuna, look, you know that even that kind of curve is completely counterproductive to the progression of society. And Nina, I'm disappointed in you for letting the Tuna stoop you down to that kind of level to use that type of poisonous language tag in my
Oh,
name.
whatever, Kankri. Don't even talk, Cronus.
Now, guys, let's not start fighting. I mean, all of these people came here to, learn about us and find out all that we know. And we've already kept them waiting for so long. It'd be really rude of us to hold things up any further.
Agreed. Kankri, sit down with the rest of us and let's get started already.
Coram, I don't need you telling you what to do. You're not my moral, and frankly, your pale solicitations are just getting a little bit old.
Noted. Now sit down.
Questions? Hands? Questions? Nobody has any questions? This is Q&A. There we go.
Rita, I would like you to stop stabbing me constantly. Not that fun. You promise not to?
Lord questions. Give me your questions.
I have a question.
Right here.
Would the best person in here raise their hand? Go.
Hey, no.
Obviously, I was referring to the circuit, but okay.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
I'm not the best.
No.
We the best. More questions. More questions. Right there. Way in the back.
Cronus, you are the best, so would you like to go on a date with me?
Beggars can't be choosers.
Are you? Somebody needs to take this girl's temperature. She obviously not right in the head.
I can feel you. I can fix you.
Hey, don't be messing
No.
More. Right there.
Felix, what's your OTP?
Oh, my OTP. Well, it kind of changes every minute or two. But I guess right now, I think I like a little red ship between Aradia and Nina over here.
Oh.
More?
Right there, you.
Quorum, which troll do you think has the best fashion sense besides for you?
For our session specifically, or?
Yes.
That's a tough call. Guess I'd have to go with Aradia. Her accessorizing is, thank you.
Kankri, with all these alternate time shenanigans happening, what would happen if you encountered your grub self?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? Can you repeat it?
With all these happening, what would happen if you encountered your grub self?
I'm sure my drug self would be much less adequate in lecture than I am right now.
Thank God.
More?
Right there. Yep.
So, older Carcat, what do you think of other Carcat? That gray sweater, or black sweater, or whatever.
Are you talking about my dancestor?
Yeah, Carcat.
Oh, I'm very content to work with a mind such as moldable as his. You see, our place on the hemo spectrum puts us in a position where we are able to help underprivileged groups from all paths of life with something that I like to call the uniquely underprivileged privilege, which was obviously no advantage to my post-grad self, I digress. Karkow no doubt has come to me to learn the wonderful, extensive history of his own planet and his personal lineage.
Jonas, have you ever gone on a panty raid?
Now, that's a story for another time, but I'm not gonna deny it.
That shouldn't have happened.
Oh. Marno's gonna talk about.
Hey, Kankri, you ever consider paraphrasing?
No. Yeah.
Quorum, what do you think of Kanaya?
I absolutely adore my dancestor. You know, she's got such a unique fashion sense, and I can definitely appreciate that. She seems like a troll with a good head on her shoulders. It's nice to meet someone who shared a lot of my similar interests, to be honest.
Kankri, have you ever thought that your talk of triggers is triggering?
Well, as I mentioned to the panel before, triggers need to be alerted personally to the person you are talking to. So if I triggered you, then I apologize. But, like I just said, you really need to alert the person.
Kurloz, explain the meaning of life. I think that was well said. Thank you.
It makes sense.
My eyes have been opened.
In the back. Mitsuna, how are you doing today?
I'm okay.
You're okay?
I'm okay.
Hey, Kurloz, let's say you and me have a wrap-off later. Come on, yeah?
This Rubio.
More questions? Right here?
Laura, what do you think of everyone?
Baka baka, baka baka. Baka mitai.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Mina, what do you think about the Zeri?
Well, at first I wanted to krill her because, you know, Eris instinct and shit, but she's so adorable. I mean, have you seen her? That's impossible. She'd be loving and so cute, you know?
Oh, I have a question. Quorum, do you coordinate your quadrants by day or by week?
Burn!
Oh, burn!
Trigger warning.
Usually I try to schedule them around your lectures.
Oh.
Counterburn.
Mulin, how do you get along with Matuna?
Oh, I mean, Tuna's pretty good. Whenever Kurloz is around, everything just goes perfect. I mean, you know, he has his moments, but we all do, and let's get along really well.
More questions? No? No more questions? Okay. Right here.
Mulin, what do you think of your dancestor, Nepeta?
Nepeta?
Hedda is so cute. I really like her. You know, honestly, I was expecting her to be just as excitable and ship things and love tea as much as I do, and she totally does. But I really look up to her. She's like a lot more confident, I think, than I am. And I don't know, I feel like if I got to know her more, I'd learn a lot.
More? Right here?
Aradia, what was your impression of Jake?
My impression of Jake. You know, I felt a lot of nervousness coming off of that boy, which I've associated with a couple of other people before.
He gave me a pretty strong impression.
He was very nervous, and I kind of feel bad for him. He's not the brightest tool, or the sharpest tool in the shed. He doesn't shine bright. But he's very sweet, and I think he does mean well. He just needs to read a little more and stop thinking of himself.
Right there. Mina, how many $4 you have?
I got 20 $boom in my pocket. Right there.
Matsuna, what do you think of Latula?
Oh.
I like her hair.
Oh.
I like your hair too, Matina.
More?
Here's some hands, yo.
Tamara, what's your impression of Horace?
Oh, all right. Hey, Form, you think you can hook me up with another vest?
It'd be a bit of a challenge.
Awesome.
More? Right there? The only one raising their hand? Yes.
Who's a stomach sleeper, who's a side sleeper, and I think that's all I can remember. And who's a back sleeper. Yeah, thank you.
Let's go down the line.
What? I'm sorry, it was?
Yeah, no, I said let's go down the line.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Side sleeper. Said it.
Oh. Can't sleep on my stomach because then I'd be bottoms like, fish. Yeah.
Anyway,
Sorry.
I don't really pay attention when I sleep. We've been dead for so long, I don't really remember sleeping much. That's sad, oh gosh.
Sorry about that.
I like to sleep on my belly. Can I curl up in a little
Hello?
ball? So yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm in a panel right now. Yeah, I'll explain later.
Kurloz says usually on the back because his hair's big, fluffy, and his friends get in the way.
I'm in a panel right now. I'll call me back later, okay?
Belly down, ass up. I do all three of them. It's like I'm still doing tricks while I'm asleep.
Depends on whether or not I
I am a side sleeper, mainly so I can keep one ear open to all the social injustices around.
More?
Kankri, are you feminist?
That is the question you would have to ask before.
No, he asked you. Why don't you answer all of these people about their thoughts on feminists?
I will take the opportunity. I believe that feminism is a wonderful topic to theoretically explore. However, I believe that there are much more hurdles to overcome until we can get to gender.
Like, say, the hurdle of people acknowledging legitimate social injustices.
More? Further?
Tamara, what do you think of Aradia?
What do you think of Aradia? More?
Cronus, what do you think about Aridin?
I don't like the witch's stick he has going on, but he's an alright guy. I go out with him.
That doesn't say much.
More questions?
questions? No?
What is your feelings on the Empress of current moment? To everyone. To everyone. Yeah.
Down the line.
I don't like her.
She's awesome.
In comparison with our her dancestors, our version, she certainly isn't doing as good a job, I would think. Both had their problems, that Kankri can cover that, but I don't like what she's doing with our world, or what used to be our world. I think that the whole treatment of the lower bloods, rather than being kind and being cruel, cruelty is good, and kindness is so much better, and no one's stopping me, so I'm just going to keep on talking, really, because I do not care for the current time, but there we go.
Well said.
Agreed.
I don't really like her that much just because she kills so many people and it kind of ruins my ships, so.
What's going on? You know, the Empress lady thing.
Ultimate me. Be awesome.
It's alright, she's not good. She's horrible. I'm way better.
Excuse you.
Just a little too flashy for my taste. But I guess it's just kind of a shame to see such a strong feminine role model being played like some sort of puppet by this masculine mastermind behind everything, kind of guiding all of her actions and whatnot. And it sickens me, it really does.
What? Oh, I'm sorry, I was thinking about something. What was the question?
It kind of, yeah. What do you think of her? Well, to me, she mostly relates to homophobia, which is obviously putting a connotation of disparage on a person of a caste like mine, so I certainly couldn't support her in any way.
More questions? Any more? Or is there anybody you wouldn't date?
No.
Any more questions?
What's everybody's view on the culling of mutants?
Want to repeat that a little bit louder?
What's the opinions of the culling of mutants?
Which definition of culling are you asking about?
Slaughtering.
Killing mutants.
I think that's a meanish stick right there.
I krill those who deserve to be krilled.
It's a contradictory viewpoint, but if a mutant is unable to live a happy life, not even a happy life, if a mutant is going, oh gosh.
Aradia. Trigger warning. I do not
How could you say that?
His face.
Honestly, I don't like it. And again, the shipping thing. They make really good, like, star-crossed lover fics, and it's always the mutant that is just about to die, and his lover comes in and saves him, and then another quad comes in and interrupts it. It's so great. So, I don't like it again. Kurloz says they're really useful as far as being an agent of double death.
I don't know, they should have died.
It just doesn't seem all that fair. So much look out for little things.
Well, in the past Alternian era, culling culture was often used as a practice of normality to get rid of the unnecessary, i.e. even questioning the fact of victims who had to witness such things, such as my post-grad self, mother figure, so of course I do not respect it at all.
More questions?
Everyone down the line except Kankri. You can do anything. If you can do anything to get him to shut up, what would it be?
Hit him in the head.
No consequences here either.
Curl him again.
I would just put tape over his mouth.
Kimi to Chishitari. You know, Kankri likes to talk a lot, but if you get me going on a good ship run, I am a match for him, so I would just talk him right down.
I would shove my foot up his chicken tunkle, you skink ass mother.
I like the whole tape idea. We can like tape it to a skateboard. We can try on ride and stuff. Wouldn't it be awesome?
Am I the only one that doesn't wait for him to stop talking and just kind of walks away?
Kankri is a really great guy. I don't understand why anybody wants him to be quiet.
Does the peanut butter thing really work? Like if you put peanut butter on the roof of a wolf beast's mouth, does it work for Kankri too?
You haven't tried it yet.
Okay. Porter, what do you think of my outfit?
It's my seal of approval.
It's quite annoying.
Hold on. More questions? Right here?
Tuna, do you like chocolate?
Am I the only one who's starting to get worried about Horace and Rufio?
No.
Oh my.
Hi, I'm over here.
It's not like it's not happened before.
It's okay, guys. Rufio's over here. We don't really need Horace.
We're getting used to it.
Just say nay.
They sometimes sneak off.
Hey.
Not really. I mean, the concept's intriguing. But in theory, as far as maybe like part of the ship, like no TP, and then halfway down the line, introduce some new character and maybe look at them differently. And I don't know. I mean, I guess, but really, everyone's shippable.
Everyone?
Some people are harder than others, but yeah.
Cronus, have you ever actually went on a date with somebody?
Why do you gotta tell me these things? To a sensitive artistic person like me, you're gonna tell me that. Yes.
Arita, do you think you could finish explaining the charms?
Oh god.
No, it's not. It's a mating ritual. And I was telling Mulan about the charms. Okay, you've got the horseshoe, the rainbow, the pot of gold, then you've got the red balloon, then you've got oh gosh. I said the rainbow. The moon. The moon, there's the moon. Hourglasses, rainbows, clovers and balloons. I don't know the rest. A tasty red balloon.
Pots of gold?
Pots of gold. Pots of gold.
Pots of gold.
Pots of gold.
You forgot the hourglass.
No, I said hourglasses, rainbows, clovers, and balloons. That's the little thing for it. It's really fun. Which charm would you like me to go into detail on first?
Star, rainbow, heart.
Star?
A rainbow heart.
Star is very interesting. I suppose the way star could be described is the way you, like a human may feel about a celebrity. We would infatuation, like the way some people like. I know Mulan really likes Troll Benedict Cumberbatch. So that's stars. Should I stop? I feel like I'm okay. You go. Okay, next star.
Balloon.
Rainbow.
Rainbow is actually very interesting because it goes different from a quadrant that I'm familiar with. It's where two leprechauns of the same size wish to be in a relationship with one another. It's really only the same size. I don't understand it. It's homosexual? Something.
It's just convenient, really.
And then the heart. Hearts mates for Chip.
Just like us.
Yes. I can go on.
More questions right here.
Alright. What would be the one thing that you would absolutely hate to lose? Anything in the world. Doesn't have to be alive or...
My self-esteem.
You've already lost that.
Kind of saw that one flap.
You're going down the line? You're going Peanut?
My trident.
My ability to read.
Danke, Jenny, sie schmeckt.
Aww.
Your hands? Oh, because then you can talk to us. So yeah.
My Hamlet. Escape, Matuna.
Then I fall down.
That's no big deal. It's just falling down.
Do it a lot though.
Oh, it's totally practical anyway.
No.
I do have something for you though.
Even I admit that's adorable.
My fashion makes sense.
My
Aradia, what happened to your necklace?
That's a very interesting story, actually. You see, I wear my Silent Sufferer necklace nearly always, but just before the panel, Kankri had a little hissy fit, and he tore it away from me. He now has it somewhere in his pants.
Oh. That might not.
It was to impale to intimidate me, and I will not allow.
I guess we're never gonna find that.
I follow his beliefs.
Do you want the... No.
Everyone has to say something good about Cronus. Go. Cronus love.
You start.
I love myself.
That's enough for me. You can't even think of something good about yourself.
I think alternate U is pretty cool.
I don't really like alternate you because alternate me. But I do appreciate our shared love of the movie Grease.
Okay.
I think they steal his jacket. Sketching post. So I guess he's got good. No? Just no? You can't use that excuse again that you can't talk. Okay, I guess Kurloz is gonna play that card again.
Okay, well, he's persistent. He's very persistent.
His scars kinda needish.
Let's stop there, please.
Why? Don't
No,
like it?
stop.
Why?
Let's not talk about stop.
Let's hear about it, guys.
No,
Come
no,
on, let's
what?
hear about it.
What? No. We're not talking about my scars and
We're
how I
talking
got-
about your scars.
No. Okay, look. You can talk to me about anything else. Grease, my hair, my music.
How'd you get the scars?
We're not talking about how we got my scar, okay? That was a long time ago, and we're not gonna talk about it. It's not gonna be brought up again. All right?
You have an audience.
No.
Even if we all love you.
No.
He's very open-minded to various relationships.
I believe he's underappreciated for taking on such a legitimate plight. We all know that it is a secret matter, but species dysphoria needs to be taken seriously, and I am here to listen to you as a friend.
Right there. Out of all the dancestors, who's the hottest?
Aaron.
Oh, out of that. We're off.
Can I?
What do you mean now?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
No!
environment itself's had a thing doesn't mean a whole lot.
Why not?
No! Because it was a different world.
And?
Different time. Different trolls.
And?
You
Still
just
get
no!
things you want.
No! Oh my god. This is enough. As much as I appreciate. How did you get the scars?
We're not talking about how I got my scars,
We
okay?
should talk about how you got your scars.
No. No.
Yes.
Please?
Should leave Cronus alone. I've gone through enough already. Tomorrow? 私は聞いて僕のピーコ大好きだ。君とは一緒に。Yes.
Hi. Kankri, how'd you get so cute?
What's your opinion on dancing? What's your opinion on dancing?
He says that he's a good clown and he likes to talk to him about the merciful messiahs, and they're both very loyal and they're religious.
Kankri, do you have a flesh crush on Cronus?
Well, I'm a pale aromantic and somewhere in the gray pansexual area, and I'm also celibate, so I believe that I would have to refuse and say no.
Go on a date then? Yes.
Resistance.
Lutula, who taught you how to skateboard?
Taught myself. It's like the easiest thing ever. You just get on that sweet grinding tool thing. You just go all around. It's like totally tubular.
In the back, right? You. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yelin, have you ever cried over one of your ships?
Oh my gosh, when haven't I? I mean, like I said, I really just get totally overrun with felines, and usually, sometimes I'll read fan fiction, you know, and usually it's those really long ones that have like 200,000 words, and they have that little sad moment in the middle, and you just want to stop and cry, and it's a good cry though, because then you get later, and everything works out, and it just makes you feel warm and fuzzy, so it's totally worth it.
Horan, what's it like to have a kind of a halfway tail crush on Kankri? Is it really getting hard that he's being so?
I wasn't aware.
So.
Well, I'll neither confirm nor deny said tail crush at the risk of triggering some people. I have to say that it was a pretty challenge.
Oh.
Well.
So if we can't talk about Cronus' scars, can we just ask about why the horns?
Okay, I got a pretty interesting story about how I don't have my horns. So, I was here, and then some of these humans came up to me, and they're all like, hey, you should try this cosplay thing. I was all like, pretty cool. So they said that I had to get rid of my horns, so I kind of broke it off, and I'm gonna tell you, that was the most painful experience you could probably ever go through.
Worse than any rejection.
Oh.
How did you clean up all that blood?
Let's not talk about it.
Lutula, on a scale of 1 to Nina, how rad are you?
Mina? I'm way higher than that. It should be like.
Oh, shut up. She got it right.
I think I'm the most roundest out there, so it's 1 to Lutula, which is clearly me. So like, Lutula times Lutula.
Nina, have you ever taken one of those sky ships on a joyride?
What?
One of those flying ships on a joyride?
Well, I would, but this one, she says it's a bad idea.
She doesn't even have her learner's permit yet.
What do you have, Lucis?
Yes. Lutula, what's the raddest thing you've ever done?
That's pretty tough to decide. I mean, like, everything I do is rad. Even this is pretty rad. I don't know, I mean, like, just rad. Rad, 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 rad. Rad.
Please stop. Just stop.
Any of you guys seen Tinkerbell? I can't find him anywhere. Down the line, somebody answer.
The loose side didn't come with us to the afterworld.
Then why do I have that happy thought?
That's just you believe hard enough sometimes.
Things stay.
Yeah.
So how is Damara able to put my happy thought in a chest?
She believes harder than you.
Damn.
She believes harder than anyone.
Wow, you got me there.
You stole his happy thought.
Touche.
Who are your favorite kids?
Going down the line?
Yep, down the line.
That's Strider fella.
Which one?
I would have to say Rose, because what she got going on with Lil Mariam is adorable.
As much as it would pain Mina for me to say, I really enjoyed talking to Jake. Uncomfortable feelings he gave me aside, he was still a delight to talk to.
Yeah.
Well, I was doing most of the talking, but we don't talk about that.
Jane? Steph?
You know, honestly, I didn't think it at first because when I talked to Rose, she seemed a little key or a little serious, but she's really into fan fiction. And we got along great after that, so I'd say Rose. Oh, he likes Roxy because she likes kitties, and I guess reminds him of me.
Oh.
Dirk. I gotta admit, Dirk's pretty rad too. I mean, it's not as cool as me, but he's into all that cool skateboard and stuff, and he introduced me to just like Doritos. They're awesome.
I have to agree with some of my former colleagues over there and say that the Rose human is probably my dancestor seems quite taken to her, so.
They were all kind of annoying. They all talk too much too. But I suppose Rose was decent enough. At least she had some type of smart.
On a scale of 1 to Latula, how rad is Matuna?
You don't know if Mitchuna could find the scale.
Aww.
Is it a question towards me or?
It's for Latula.
Ah, sorry, I didn't notice.
Sorry.
I mean, Matuna's like, you're really rad, Matuna. He's super, ultra, mega rad, and this high. I'm like a tiny bit higher, but he's still super rad as well.
Thank you.
And five?
Carlos, who taught you how to sign?
Oh, you mean, isn't it on? Is that what you said? I mean, we kind of just learned together.
But from where?
So yeah, I guess, I don't know, we kind of just went silent deaf. And just sort of, are you gonna raise us? Oh, he must mean it. Carlos.
Who's Carlos?
Carlos.
Did I mispronounce it? I apologize.
He's sensitive about it.
I believe Kurloz is a Mexican.
Latula. Does Matuna's disability get in the way of your relationship with him?
What? That's not a big deal. He's still the same Matuna I know. Look, he's even drawn this cool little dude over here. Just look at that guy go.
He drew a bumblebee for those who can't see.
So since we know about why the horns are gone, why are the scars there?
I like you.
It's like a ranking party or something. Everyone's like,
Yes, it is.
Hey, I got you the love. Let's just go there. Now the scars.
now.
Hey, women like scars. What do you think about it?
Yeah.
I get more
No.
dates.
No.
Play up the scars.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna tell you the story. Never. The end. No.
So does that mean that they're not even real? Because that's what.
Let's not talk about how I got my scars, okay? Those are some things I don't want to think about.
It's pretty fun.
You have suggestions as to what they should ask you about?
My hair. Why won't that? Well, I mean, it's just. I don't even know.
Why does nobody talk about Curtis's music? It's so wonderful.
What?
Let her talk about my music.
His music is so nice.
Brain damage? Brain damage, right?
It's good to have a good thank you.
Matuna? With Matuna?
I'm a little worse than Matuna.
Again.
She must have gotten the brunt of it and he just got the whiplash.
Cronus, was it a waffle iron?
Shut up!
I can tell a story.
No! They're. What do you.
I tell everyone.
Was it a skating accident?
Okay.
Oh, okay. This might require Mina to kind of keep him quiet. Aradia, what happened?
Can you step out for a second so I can tell the story?
Yes.
A long time ago, Cronus used to be a wonderful wizard. Then the Fire Nation attacked. Fire Lord Voldemort. The scars. End of the story. Can we please stop talking about it? I thought Kankri would have been on this. It's really offending him, and he doesn't want to talk about it. You all should be ashamed of yourselves. Seriously? We took away his shipping. God, he doesn't have anything. Come on. Nice.
Did you guys hear this imitation of Cronus?
That's cute. Down one.
I'm a total douchebag. I'm gonna hit on Mina 1,000 times a day and try to steal Aradia.
Summer days. Summer nights. Tell me more. Did she put up a fight?
Oh.
I get it.
Glub. Will you guys date me because nobody else will? And it makes me upset. Even Newland doesn't ship me as much as they should. And Glub.
Hey, hold the dog.
At least do the thing.
How you doing? And we gotta go. One more.
I'm sorry. This isn't Kick on Cronus Day. I'm sorry. We do love you.
No, we don't.
I do.
Wait, what's the question? In the back.
Where he got his scars? I thought it was when the troll took the top. Am I right?
You thought it was what?
When the Trolltons attacked.
Oh yeah, the Trolltons! You guys don't know about Attack on Trolltons.
Oh my god!
There was the Fire Nation. We didn't have Attack on Trolltons. That was in the year 485? Or Sweet 485.
Alright guys, we gotta go, but we have another panel. I don't remember what room it's in. It's Rumpus Rainbow Party Town.